Three reasons I'd recommend Hallfield School are the nursery. Both my children have been here since 9 months old, and I absolutely love the nursery. In fact, we weren't sure whether we wanted to go down the private route, and after being at the nursery with my older one, we didn't want to leave. So hence we're here with our second, one in year 4 and one in foundation, and absolutely love it. The second reason would be the pastoral care. I think there has been a massive improvement over the years, actually, with the pastoral care. I feel like there's a real understanding of the children and supporting them, not just from an academic perspective, but also from a mental health and a well-being perspective. So for me as a mom, that's really important. And finally, I think it's the community. I think there's a really lovely spirit about the community at Hallfield School with both parents and teachers. It's been really exciting to be some part of the parent social or association I've been involved in over the last couple of years, and it's been absolutely amazing, organising events such as the breakfast, wine tasting, dinners, Christmas events, summer fetes. It's just really exciting, and it's exciting to see it being pulled together and being part of that. And also for me, who moved back to Birmingham after a good 10 years, I made really nice friends from that community. So not only have my children formed friendships here, but so have I. Both my children started at 9 months old. I went back to work at 9 months. We accidentally fell into Hallfield, actually. When I was pregnant, no one told me that I needed to put my name, my children's name down at a nursery. And I happened to ring Hallfield, who said that at that exact point they didn't have any spaces. I rang around all of Edgbaston because I worked this side, so it made sense to have my nursery near where I worked. And by chance, a week later, I got a phone call saying they got a full-time space. I have never been so overjoyed to get a nursery placement. We formed amazing relationships with parents and the school through those years, and we didn't feel like we wanted to leave, to be honest. So our natural progression was to stay with Hallfield. So I feel that the quality of teaching is really high at Hallfield. I feel that my children always pick up something new. Every day is a learning day for them, and for me sometimes, because helping them with homework, I'm sometimes having to go back to the teacher and say, can I just confirm how to do this? And it's great because actually they not only support my child in upskilling, but also support the parent if they're not quite sure on how to support their child in that piece of work, but also are willing to then revisit that piece of work with the child as well. So, brilliant. I love it. Forest School, I feel, is a real benefit and nice, really privileged that Hallfield has a forest school. It's something different. It adds a different value to their school life. And both of my children love going out into forest school or the mud kitchen and having a great time there. I think that's definitely one of the aspects. And also just simple things like the playgrounds, the play spaces that they have when they're winding down with their friends. It's more than just a concrete floor. And I love that. As a child at school, it was very basic, and having the opportunity to send my children to Hallfield where they have all these opportunities to do different things, play basketball at lunchtime, play chess at lunchtime, or go to the library. There's so many things. I just love that. Not only do they look at the academic side, but they also look at outside of that. Hallfield has definitely had massive impact on both my children. So if I take my youngest, who's in foundation, so due to start reception next year, he absolutely loves coming to school. He is every day, Mummy, are we going to school? He really loves his teacher. He's got an excellent bond. In fact, this morning he was like, Mummy, what lessons do I have today? And the fact that he said lessons, it was really sweet. I've not heard him use that kind of vocabulary before, so I can see a real development in his vocabulary, his understanding of like the school day, just that real change from moving from the nursery environment to kind of almost, the middle of a school environment, which is great. I think for my older son, he's slightly different. He really works well with a positive reinforcement that he's doing well, and he's worked really hard and works, puts 110% into everything that he does. I think one of the things he's been really lucky enough to have is the fact the school offers speech day awards, and he's been able to have achieved that. So it really pushes him for the following year to make sure that he's possibly one of the children that might be considered for a speech day award. So amazing. It pushes a child in a different way, makes him think about it's not just what I'm doing today, but everything that I'm doing in and outside of school to support my development. So the proudest achievement to date for my children at Hallfield, so for my younger one, I think that is definitely parents' evening for me. The younger one's a bit more cheeky, a little bit more curious. So to come to parents' evening, I was a little bit anxious about how he is in the kind of more school formal setting, and just got some really positive feedback about how his behaviour is wonderful. He's learning, that he's tries his best at everything. He's got good friendships, and he's got really good listening, and that he's got opportunity to kind of progress really well, as he's doing. So that's definitely my proudest achievement for my youngest. And I think for my eldest, it's the Speech Day Award, which he was absolutely over the moon, as we were, for him to get an achievement in all-round effort in all of his work, because he does work really hard, and then to be recognised that by the school was amazing. So I think that's definitely my achievement for my older one as well. When I started the school, when my son was 9 months old, I hadn't lived in Birmingham for a good 10 years and didn't really know anyone. So decided to join, at that time, the Parent Teacher Association. And as time has gone on, I've kind of been part of whatever that looks like. And most recently, a Parent Social Association has been set up, which has been absolutely wonderful and really progressed. I think really helped with the school community, having that strong relationship with having parent events, parent and children events, and actually coming to school events as the Parent Social Association. It's really built a strong bond. We have breakfasts on a monthly basis, which has been really great to see new parents and invite new parents to, if certainly with my younger child who's in foundation, being able to say to them, actually come to the breakfast and meet some of the other parents that attend, which has been really, really nice, as well as the summer fair, which we're hoping to hold on an annual basis. Was really nice. You see the kids having fun and the parents relaxing and being able to watch their kids. So yeah, it's really nice community spirit.